If I go to jail, my life will be ruined. You love me so much. You can't destroy me, can you? Although both of them were present at the time. But David was the only one who did it. Annie was watching, and before she could do anything, I was pushed down the river. David was relentless. Annie, I beg you, help me this time. Don't worry. When I apply for my PhD, I'll find a way to save you. When you come out, we'll get married, okay? With David's last, almost out of control rant, you keep saying that you love me, so prove it to me. Annie kissed his face and nodded. Okay. With the precedent of my last life, in this life, hearing the news of Annie's reimprisonment, my intuition vaguely told me that things were not that simple. So, I took the trouble to swindle David in advance. Sure enough, his story was full of holes. It was David who didn't get the price right, got into an argument in the middle and pushed her down the stairs by mistake. And you, Annie, happened to arrive home at that time and ran into the scene. The woman in the barred window looked around fearfully before looking at me warily. What the hell are you trying to do? I didn't answer, but instead asked her in return, is it worth burying 2 lives for him? She clenched her back teeth. Shut up and don't pick on us. She's paranoid and rude as usual, bragging about how much David loves her. She said that a long, long time ago, her name wasn't even Annie, but David gave her a new name. She says that as a child, she was rotated through foster homes with relatives, whispering and looking the other way. No one cared about her. Everyone just saw her as a troublesome liability. It was David who gave her a home and told her that she mattered. She said that flowers and cake on her birthday were too much for her. But David's presence showed her that none of it was a luxury. He's so good. None of you can take him away from me. Annie lost control of her emotions, and her voice was agitated. I said bluntly, Annie, you're sick. 17. That day, I put the tape of me swindling David in the designated safe and gave Annie the only combination. If you figure it out, it can save you. When I was reborn, I said that in this life I would let go of the helping complex and respect her destiny. So I'll leave the choice to Annie. People make mistakes. They have to pay the price. But she should pay for the rumor and slander, not for David. I, Vitaly, have always kept my grudges clear. In my past life, it was David who got me killed. David deserved the worst. But if she wants to take the rap for David, then I'll stay out of it. Annie gripped the window bars with both hands, puzzled by my actions.